In the fertile village of Zuba, where yams grew heavy and secrets ran deep, lived a woman named Zora, beautiful and poised. Her laughter could make a man forget sorrow, but behind her honeyed smile hid a hunger, not for food, but for power. People called her beautiful, clever, even a blessing, but Zora was not a blessing. She was a storm hiding in silk. Within a short time, she married Jarro, a kind, grieving farmer who had lost his first wife. He was strong, respected, far too trusting. Jarro had 2 children from his late wife, Ayana, sharp as a thorn and unafraid, and Timu, a quiet boy who kept his pain buried deep. Zora played the perfect wife. She bathed Jarro in compliments, served him rich meals, and made him feel like a king, massaged his ego like dough, served his plate heavy with meat and stew, while she fed his children only scraps, if anything at all. He ate until his belly was round, but when he left the room, her eyes turned cold. She gave Ayana and Timu stale crust, bitter broth.
Let them suffer. It teaches humility.
Jarro never saw it. Ayana always did. She watched Zora carefully, the way she smiled too wide, how her fingers tightened when no one looked. Ayana was ready for a chance to expose Zora. Then came the Feast of Yams, the grand harvest celebration. The village square brimmed with music, drumming, dancing. Zora in a brilliant red wrapper and coral beads prepared a feast to dazzle royalty. She paraded her dishes: jollof rice, spiced goat, bitter leaf soup, each more elaborate than the last. Jarro, proud of his wife, welcomed the village. Chief Bako, the village leader, raised the gourd in blessing. The drums roared, and Ayana stood up. "I have something to say," she said, voice steady as stone. The music stopped. Jarro blinked. Ayana, not now, but she held up a shriveled gray cassava peel. "This is what we eat when you aren't watching," she said. "While you feast like kings, my brother and I starve. This woman feeds you joy, but at home she feeds us silence and shame." Zora's beauty cracked like dry clay. "She's lying," she cried. "Ungrateful child." But Timu stepped forward. "She tells the truth. I fainted last week from hunger." Gasps spread like wind through dry grass. Elder Nala, wise and slow moving. "We've seen no smoke from your kitchen, Jarro. No fire, no laughter." Chief Bako's face darkened. "Is this the woman we trusted to feed us all?" Jarro stared at Zora, truly seeing her for the first time, the flattery, the polished smile, all hollow. "This feast," he said slowly, "was cooked in lies, and I will not swallow another mouthful." The villagers turned. They took the food from Zora's lavish table, not to waste it, but to feed the real hungry, the forgotten children of the village. Zora was cast out, her beads stripped from her neck, her pride crushed like a rotten fruit. No tears, no more flattery, just silence. That night, for the first time in many moons, Ayana and Timu ate until their stomachs were full and their hearts even fuller. And Ayana, she never stopped watching. But now the world was finally watching with her. There are two morals to this story. The first moral: even the sweetest words rot when they're meant to poison. Truth, once tasted, cannot be forgotten. The second moral: flattery feeds the ego, but truth feeds the soul. Lies may host the feast, but truth always sits at the head of the table. Stay tuned for our next story, The Garden of Kindness. See you next time.